TJ, please. Can we say that is chalk loaded? I assume we have some basketball ones as well.
Oh, yes, we do. We got every sport.
Okay.
I'll touch upon every sport,
Let's
Mike.
do it.
But let's just go with the latest news. Can we say that somehow or another the Pelicans may have made a huge mistake in hiring Jamal Mosley?
They did. Joe Dumars, Troy Weaver, now Jamal Mosley, a coach whose players hated him. Let's hire him. Look, we need to. This is a mission of mercy. We have to go save Trey Murphy from this. They're the worst organization.
I was about to say, does this move now help the Pistons? Because I don't know how everybody's going to fit with the new coach. Don't care.
Yes, maybe.
Oh,
sort of. Look, I don't care. Just call. I almost view New Orleans like these commercials where you're like, for $10 a day, you can feed this starving child. Like, here, take these draft picks, nibble on those, give us a player. Clueless organization.
yeah.
I'm not going to say it's a total disaster because he did take Orlando to the playoffs 3 straight years, and New Orleans can't crack anywhere close to that. So if he takes them to the playoffs somehow, then they did the right thing. But for the player portion, yeah, that might be a problem.
Can't wait for David's life advice book called Lowering the Bar.
It's New Orleans.
Play the song. All right.
Well, your marriage isn't that bad, a book by Pastor David Hall.
She did come back to you.
Trust me, your neighbor's situation is worse, volume 3. All right.
She only cheated on you once.
A book by David Hall.
All right, New Orleans, whatever. Doesn't matter what you do.
Look on it. There's that. That's exactly how the league office feels. They're irrelevant.
Guys, can we say the NBA title we won in the series in the West? This is it.
It's not even close. It's a lack of high-end talent. It's a lack of depth. It's a lack of process. It just, whoever wins the Western Conference will be minus 500 in that series, if not more.
Well, the Pistons had a great shot because they beat
the Knicks
in the regular season. I can't even say it with a straight
They would have
face.
beat the Knicks and they would have got to the finals.
Unless they were driving one of Dan Gilbert's buses and happened to run over SGA, they have no shot.
I wish it will never happen, but Adam Silver, when they give away the Western Conference trophy, just give the Larry O'Brien as they're doing that.
I'm saving on travel costs.
You gave us the wrong trophy. No, I didn't. Just take the trophy. Yeah.
It's
I know
2
what I'm
for
doing.
1.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah, we're just gonna save costs. What was the Sacramento owner?
You mean Trailblazers?
Trailblazer. We're just gonna be cheap about things. Guys, can we say that is it too early to change our expectations upon the Detroit Tigers?
Ooh, good one. Yes and, well, see, I don't want to be stony, but it's yes and no. Yes, it's too early because by math, you have 100+ games left. But the other issue in this is it's not too early because you're a third of the way through and comprehensively nothing's working. Now the injuries play a role, but the main issue is the lineup depth wasn't there before. And if that has any injuries, which they haven't really had the last couple of years, now you're seeing it for what it is. Look, this week is pivotal. You get a 4-game set with Cleveland, who has 3 games in hand, and you're 5.5 out. Trick around. You could be 9-10 games out. I want to watch this 4-game set. I mean, Rico, they haven't won a series in what feels like a month. So
last 4 series.
It's not too early, but it's getting late. Does that make sense? I just want to give them a little bit more grace. They got Mize back. They're getting Will Vest back. And then there's these weird outliers where, they're, top 10 in batting average. And you're like, right, but they suck. They're averaging less than a home run a game. They can't hit a home run, save their lives.
See, for Game of Thrones fans, you say winter is coming. No, winter is here. You can already say that it's a problem here for the Detroit Tigers. It's almost June, and you're going further and further back. And what do you have to wait for this series for? They're going to lose it, so we already know.
No, I can't do that. You have arguably the only 3 human beings that are healthy and any good pitching in this series.
But you just said it, though. They can't hit a home run to save their life, and now they have all this ground to make up with all the losing.
All right, F it. Season's over. Look, I'm trying here. They're only 5.5 out.
Sorry.
Like, if they were in the NL West and they were 11.5 out, it'd be a different conversation.
Correct.
This next one's for all of you guys, but really for Kenny. Kenny,
Yes, sir.
can we say we saw probably the most epic collapse of a hockey team in Game 6 by Montreal?
What, 8 straight goals? You have a problem with
7
that?
straight.
Oh, that's
they were
not-
up
that's
3-1.
not normal?
7 straight goals.
What's the big deal?
I don't know. Yes, that was an epic collapse, something that you don't usually typically see in
What was
playoff
What was a worse home performance in a closeout? Montreal at the Bell Center giving up 7 straight to lose 8-3, or the Pistons going out and literally bleeping in the middle of the street and losing by 40?
Dead heat. That's a push.
That's a dead heat.
I'm going to go see the Magic, who's just stopped shooting and making baskets in a closeout game.
Yikes.
David,
By the way,
I'm gonna-
hockey playoffs have been incredible. For
They
all the
have.
slander we offer about the poverty status of the league and that absolute government cheese network they operate, listen, the playoff action's been phenomenal. It really has.
We are all Buffalo fans now. That's what I've learned from this.
I kind of want Buffalo to win it out of spite to Steve.
Yes.
That's kind of
Yep.
what I want.
100%.
And I want Miroslav Shatan to come out of retirement for 1 game.
Maxima Finneganov's
Yes.
coming back.
Bring Satan back. Yes.
Well, that is a drop.
That's fantastic for a pastor. Oh my. Pat LaFontaine.
Let me just try to clean this up.
Nah.
Can we say that the Knicks will need Anunoby in order to win this series against Cleveland?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because Cleveland and you is a Spider-Man thing. You do it differently, but you're flawed equally, right? The Knicks are playing such a high level of basketball. Do I trust Cleveland over a 7-game run where they don't have the margin they had against you? I don't trust them there. And again, James Harden last night, 9 points. He's missing 8 billion free throws. It was terrible.
They were trying to get him like, here, no, James, hit this shot. Okay, get the rebound. Kick it back out to James. All right, James, it's not your night.
No, I think it's Knicks in 5. That's where I'm at.
All right, we'll have more of this later on in the show. Can we say that 97-1?